Hello, welcome to today's episode of Let's Talk Invicta. I'm here with Greg. How you doing, Greg?
Hey, hello. Bonjour, Alex. How are you doing?
Bonjour. I'm doing fantastic. But I think, you know who's fantastic?
What is that
I
happening
think
this
everybody
weekend?
that's tuning in today. Why? As promised, we have another theme today. We have a racing-inspired theme. We have a lot of beautiful timepieces from classics to amazing innovations. But more importantly, I think we talked earlier, Greg, what's going on we're here out of Miami and there's something going on this weekend coming up.
Absolutely. This weekend is the Formula One. The reason why we have today is a special racing Invicta stores live stream from Miami, and we have incredible collection to show you.
Wow. I know how much you like your cars and the racing, Greg. One day we should we should go to one of the races, but
Absolutely.
we have to have one of these timepieces.
Yeah.
You know, as we always say, it's a fashion accessory. So, but again, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe because this will allow us to create a lot of amazing content. We are just getting warm up. And again, I know the last episode we talked about some of the features and things that we're going to be including, and we're going to be informing you. Like for example, Greg, I believe that we have a very, very good program on top of the warranty that we offer for these watches, correct?
We have. If you want to protect your watch in case you drop, you break, you crack the watch, we have a special warranty with extend. So when you buy the watch, just click on the button extend or directly at the checkout, and for $2 more you can have this warranty for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It really depends what you want.
Fantastic. You know, I'm starting to get the feel that you have always a solution to every problem, but that's your nature. So again, that's great.
I like the peace of mind, with this kind of warranty. It's very important.
Exactly. All right, so I think we're ready to start. We took a long time to select some amazing pieces. I hope you enjoy it, but I hope you also click and get one of these beautiful timepieces delivered to you. Again, we are having a racing inspired theme today. We have some very aggressive features and watches that we're going to be showcasing today. So follow Greg and I, and let's get ready. Let's start.
Let's start, Alex. What is the first watch you have?
That's a great question. So the first watch that we have, it is the Speedway Monaco edition. This was first released in 2021. I absolutely love all the complications and the size of this watch. This is a 43 millimeter case. Again, you have your stainless steel package, including your case and your band. This does have a high polish variation, Greg, so this can dress you up more and definitely makes that stainless steel band even more noticeable. I'm gonna look at that. Look at all the shine and polish. You do have standard features on you have your push crown, you have your pushers on the side, you have those aggressive hands right under your chronograph, white and red. You got that red second hand indicating the time. But one of my favorite features on this watch is that desert sand dial tone, plus you have your blue sub dials here, and then alongside with that you have what's called the Pepsi bezel. So you see here you have the blue and you have the red, which makes it a fantastic combination with a high polished stainless steel band. Absolutely gorgeous design. Again, for those of you that are tuning in, this is a desert sand dial, and alongside that you have some beautiful big markers with the Trinite luminous material. So if you are in a dark place, you're enjoying that magical race, and you want to tell time, this watch will make it very simple for you to do that. When we look at the engine, this has a Quartz VD32 by TMI. It does give you a very interesting feature. As I mentioned earlier, you have your two sub dials at 3 and the 9 p.m. Well, this is interesting because you do have both 24-hour counters here at the 3 and the 9, which gives you the ability to use it as a function of a dual time, which is pretty interesting to have that in this package here. Greg, so this is an amazing watch. 43 millimeters, is packed with options, is very racing inspired, but yet it has a very elegant feel to it. I can't wait to try it on. And shall we talk about the price for this one?
Yes, let's discover the price. This price is really amazing. This is a very, very lowest price ever we had on this show.
Wow.
48.
Wow. So the final price with this, I don't see this lasting over 2 hours. This final price will be $48.93. Now, keep in mind, for those of you that are watching the show right now, this includes a 30% off extra coupon that we are including in every single watch that you buy today. But we wanted to make the math simple, and we wanted to make everything very simple in this show. This is $48.93. And again, we have amazing ways to buy it. We have Affirm, buy now, pay later, as well as an incredible, I don't know if we're seeing that correct, but $5 really a month. I mean, that's very, very achievable. You also have other ways to pay for this. You have Apple Pay, you have Amazon Pay. There are many ways, and very simple. All you need to do is either scan the QR code, click on the link on the video description, or just go to invictastores.com and click on Let's Talk Invicta, and it will take you directly. Don't forget to check out, as we may have more colors on some of the variations that we are presenting today. Again, Greg and I chose this one because of the, obviously, that desert sand dial with the, again, both 24-hour counters here in blue, that Pepsi bezel in red and blue. Absolutely stunning package. And while we talk a little bit more about the price, Greg, and if I want to show the audience the case back before I try it on, because this is really incredible. So can we get a close look here? So this is the Monaco edition, right? So let's try to get a good angle right there. This is a Monaco edition. Look at that in the back. I always say that Invicta tells a story in the front and the back of our timepieces. So Greg, I believe you can tell us a little bit something about, as I try it on, about Monaco. I think you have some history there.
Yes, I used to live close by, so I know, and I had a chance to see the Formula One for many years. It's very amazing. I should recommend you to go.
Awesome. Thank you for that. So that, again, Invicta always tells a story, right? We talked a lot about what's in front of you right now, the dial, the Pepsi bezel, but in the back you have that Monaco logo. And again, this reminds, obviously, the city of Monte Carlo is a beautiful city, but that F1 racetrack, over 3 kilometers, it's something amazing. I do have to check it out, Greg. I know obviously you're very familiar, but again, and I know you said this earlier, Greg, there's something happening in Miami, so I think this and everything that we're presenting today could go very well as a statement for that. So
absolutely, Alex. This weekend is the Formula One in Miami, so if you do live close, it's a moment to go.
Wow.
With a cap, with a watch, what else?
Yeah. By the way, I gotta compliment your red racing inspired look today, Greg. I love the hat. Talks about invincible in detail. I love that. So I gotta say,
and what do you like what I have on my desk today?
I love that helmet. I love
that we sell actually. We sell on invictastore.com as well if you want to.
Wow.
To get
absolutely amazing. But yeah, we are gonna have a lot of different surprises and accessories on all presentations. But again, this variation of 43 millimeter case that we have here, it doesn't get better than this. I mean, we're talking about $48.93. This is not gonna last very long. Lowest price ever. I mean, $48. This looks great. I think I gotta have to add one of these for me. Look at that. All right, so should we move on to the next one? What do you think, Greg?
We should.
Okay, awesome. In the meantime, are we getting some action already? I know it's early.
We are getting some action actually. I think at $48 the first watch, we are having some orders right now. So thank you so much for everybody for following us on this live stream daily. And I can see a few people are already buying.
Wow.
Not only the watch, but I can see some people are ordering some caps as well, t-shirts. This is amazing.
Fantastic. So shall we keep the fun going?
We should.
All right, so let's continue with the Racing Inspire theme today. So what we have here is a very interesting, we're going to continue in the family of the Speedway. This variation was released in 2021. What we see here is a 52 millimeter case size, all stainless steel package. You have your push crown on the side. You have your flame fusion crystal here. It's shock and scratch resistance because you have obviously the mineral and the sapphires combined in this amazing crystal. 100 meters of water resistance, and you have something that I feel is very unique here, which talks about the Racing Inspire. You do have a tachymeter here in the bezel. Okay, so very, very aggressive in blue, which contrasts obviously your stainless steel color variation that we have here. For those of you that may be thinking, you know, what is a tachymeter? So there's a lot of ways to talk about it, but it's a way that you can measure the speed based on the time travel over a fixed distance. Obviously, there's a lot more than we can talk about it, but it's a pretty extra feature to have. I have used it in the past, especially those of you that are, you know, planning to visit any Formula One event or anything in that regard. But when we look at the engineless watch, a lot of you may be familiar, but this has an automatic NH35 movement by TMI, so 24 joules. It's a fantastic movement that we have utilized over the year in our top sellers, but it is included here in this package today. And you do have here a very big date window of 3 p.m. that comes in this movement. I absolutely love, Greg, the depth that the markers are included here. So you don't have that flat looking like marker. If you look at it from a different angle, you can see that there's a depth of the markers here going into that metal dial, which is fantastic. So Greg, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking $300. You're thinking $350 for this watch today, but we promise we're going to have the best prices. So why don't we show the price for this Speedway that we have here? By the way, this is model number 36983. So, wow. Final price of $69.93. Absolutely amazing. This is taking into account the 30% off coupon that we made it very easily available for all of you. Once again, you can click on the link on the video. You can go to invictastores.com, click on Let's Talk Invicta, and simply you can buy now, pay later. You can use Apple Pay, you can use any credit card. Very easy. We want to deliver this to your favorite destination very quickly. Again, Greg, what are your thoughts? I'm gonna go ahead and try it on, but this is a very, very, very nice.
This is a very nice watch, Alex. And starting at $6 a month with AFM, this is really amazing.
You know, this combination, this movement, this NH35 movement here, this feels like a very sturdy, very strong timepiece. Look at that. I love the metal dial combination with that tachymeter in the bezel. Look at that. Those aggressive hands, a day window. This is a watch that I would wear to many events. Obviously a racing event, but this is something that I would wear for dinner, to the mall, with family, with friends. So again, only $69.93. Sometimes, Greg, it's important to
this is gorgeous,
to have a fashion accessory that's different. Invicta, obviously, we pride ourselves with innovation, so it's something very different. A little bit of a racing flair here. So,
and on this model we only have 18 in stock, just to
absolutely amazing.
Share with you.
Yep. All right, fantastic. So again, $69 for this beautiful Speedway. Look at that, amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it away. Get ready for our next one. So anything you want to mention, Greg, to the audience? I feel we're getting a lot more clicks.
We have, Alex. Let's remember one more thing that is very important for you to know, that with Extend you can get an extra warranty. Let me show you how. I think it's the best way to. So with Extend, when you buy at the checkout or directly when you're adding to the cart, you have this option with Extend: 2 years, 3 years, 5 years warranty. Sorry, 1 year, 2 years, and 5 years warranty. With this, you can protect your watch for any drops, breaks, crack. This is amazing. So peace of mind, right, Alex? For just a couple of dollars. This example, it's a watch at $80 or $90. So for something like $10, you protect your watch. What else?
There you go. That's what I like to hear. You know, when we're talking about an investment, right? Because this is an investment. This is something that goes with you, it travels with you. It's an affordable luxury timepiece. You want that peace of mind. Again, this is we make top of the line product in our brand. Invicta is known for that strong durability and craftsmanship, but you always want to have that peace of mind. So with that being said, Greg, we have a special one here. This is part of the S1 Rally, but this is a classic. I know we promised to bring obviously very, very new variations. This was released in 2022, but the reason it's called a classic, we're gonna dive a little bit, we're gonna dive deep into this one. So first and foremost, what I love here is that ivory leather band. So we have a leather band combination here. Look at all the stitching, that square stitching going through the band. Just wanted to show you. And this watch has a very unique features. Like for example, you have that wood complication here in the bezel. This you don't find very often on a watch. You got again, a stainless steel case. You got some stainless steel trims on the bezel, but that wood complication looks very, very amazing. You also have a gunmetal and gold dial that complements the wood and the color. It's amazing. This has 100 meters of water resistance, and you have your big push crown here on the side with the pushers. You do have a mineral crystal, and then when we look at the design here, you have a lot of red accents. So you see the S1 right at the top, S1 Classic in red, your second hand in red. You one of the sub dials, you have a small hand there in red. You have, again, your big numbers, your 60 minutes going through the back, very easy to tell time. And when we look at the movement of this watch, this has a BD53 movement. It does give you a lot of features. So you have the 24 hours at the 3 p.m. You have the big date or the day window between 4 and 5 p.m. You have the 60 seconds at the 6 p.m. and then you have the 60-minute counter at the 9 p.m. But it's very well done, all put together in this dial variation. And again, this is part of the S1 Rally Classic Edition. So what is the price for this, Greg? I know that I definitely gotta get my hands on something like this. I mean, having a wood bezel combination with this ivory leather band, it's fantastic. So only $76.93. That is absolutely amazing. And you can buy now and pay later using Affirm. Again, we do offer, you can use your favorite credit card, you can use Apple Pay. Simple, it's a very simple click, and this will be delivered to you very, very fast. It is a racing inspired timepiece, but we are also inspired to deliver this very quickly to you. Your thoughts, Greg? $76.93.
My thought is starting at $7 a month, really amazing. This watch is gorgeous.
Yes.
You should get it now.
Yeah, I love the stitching on the band. It's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on. Again, we're talking about, this is a 49 millimeter variation. Look at that. Wow. So you have a lot of the red accents. You also have, look at that day window. Look at that very clean chronograph. And it does have a tachymeter as well. Again, look at that. This combination, this has the wood on the bezel, that gold dial with the ivory leather band. Fantastic option, only for $76.93. Amazing, amazing. So should we move forward to the next one, Greg?
Absolutely, Alex. I think we have a lot today.
We have a lot to cover. We said we were going to bring some amazing timepieces here today. So
we are.
Yeah. So what type of action we're getting, Greg? What
we are getting a lot of actions. I think many people are asking where to get as well this wonderful helmet on my desk. I know that some people, they want to know where to get this cap as well. Invictastore.com, you will get everything you want, and the most important, Alex, the watch, of course.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I know we're going to bring a lot of surprises, Greg. But I love the racing gear that you have there on today.
Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much.
Yep. Well,
are we ready?
Talking about innovation, talking about inspiration and racing inspiration.
But before to continue, let's remember how it's easy to buy on invictastore.com. We have different payment method. Let's remember, you can buy with Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, PayPal, Affirm, Visa, MasterCard, American Express. It's up to you. Which one do you prefer, Alex?
Well, you make it so simple. I am a big fan of buy now, pay later with the firm. But again, I know that we have gotten feedback from our customers. It's so smooth. Apple Pay, again, you can use your favorite credit card. It's so simple. Just a click away, just like this, boom, and that's it.
Perfect. Okay. Let's go to the next watch, Alex.
This particular one, it's one of my favorites today for many reasons. But first and foremost, I want to say this is part of the S1 Rally. This is the race team series. So obviously this is a very, very important variation in the S1 Rally family. This was first seen in 2017, but we brought it back stronger than ever. And let's see what this has to offer. So this is a 51.5 millimeter case size. It does bring a yellow and black silicone band. Again, you do have a lot of detail on this band, and I tried on earlier and it feels phenomenal, very comfortable, very durable, thick band. This has a carbon fiber dial. I love that variation here. You do have your push crown on the side. You get black and yellow trims, and then you have the flame fusion crystal plus 100 meters of water resistance. Okay, one of the captivating things here when you look at this watch, so the design in the outer bezel here, it's fantastic. You have some yellow trims that complement your band, and you have a lot of yellow accents overall in this watch. You do have what I said here, like a floating automatic movement going through the middle of the watch. Plus you have an open heart feature here, and you have some racing inspired detail all throughout the dial. This all gets done with an automatic movement that has 21 joules. Again, you do have everything that I mentioned here. You have your racing inspired hands. Again, your hour and minute hands, but they do have a lot of design. You're gonna see some these little holes right here in the hand. As I mentioned, you have the open heart feature here. You do have a very aggressive green here at the top that complements the yellow. You have that aggressive 12 marker here, very big at the top, and you have obviously the Invicta logo all the way at the bottom. But again, this whole package, the way that they have designed, you know, the dial in this watch is absolutely stunning. And my favorite part is this like floating automatic movement here. You see there, you can see the jewels, you can see the open heart, you can see everything that makes this watch unique. Let's talk about the price, Greg, for this one. So, wow. So this is, again, you would think this watch is over $300, but with the 30% off coupon that we are including in everything else that we're including for you, the final price will be $83.93. So for only $90, you're getting this amazing 51 millimeter case size, racing inspired race team series from the S1 Rally collection. This is model number 26617. Again, automatic. You don't have to use a battery on this watch. It works with the motion. I'm actually gonna try it on. I mentioned earlier that this variation is very comfortable, Greg, very flexible, I gotta tell you. And here it is. Look at this. Again, this is we're talking about a 51 millimeter watch. Fantastic, fantastic. Look at that. Thank you for that, Greg. Again, look at that beautiful automatic movement. This is a perfect watch to wear for a race event, for any venue. Again, a day with the family. This is fantastic. Look at that. Only $83, Greg.
This is incredible.
Wow, look at that. You need this one in your life, Greg.
I do.
Look at the
I
that
will get
open.
it. I will get it.
Well, very simple. You can click on the link on the video description. You can go to invictastores.com and click on Let's Talk Invicta. Very, very simple. And then you have a magic QR code that we can also use. And by the way, what I love about the QR code is that you can see we are going to have many variations on some of these watches that we're presenting today. Many other colors. You may be a fan of red, like for example, like Greg, as we can see. But you may be a fan of black. You may be a fan of yellow. You may be a fan. This one here comes in many color variations, but we thought that bringing a little bit of yellow and black and this, and again the green extra accents in the dial, we're going to be a fantastic combination. Yeah. But I think it's time to move on to the next one. But in the meantime, do we have any buyers, any clicks, any what does that look like?
We do have a lot actually. We are at the third watch right now.
Wow!
For this model, this is amazing.
Wow!
So Alex, let's continue.
Yep, let's continue to the next one, because this is getting very, very exciting here today. Okay.
As well, let's remember, if you don't know where to find the link, on my left side you should see the QR code. Just scan with your phone, and if you can get directly to the page, as Alex shared, you are going to get much more watches on this page, because we have many variations. So you can get any watches in different colors. We don't show everything during this live stream, but we have different colors for all the models we are showing to you tonight. Are you ready, Alex?
Well, we have a few laps to go in our race car, but guess what? I have your favorite watch on right now. So again, it's a long story, but you know, Greg has been wanting to get his hands on this watch. I guarantee you it's his favorite timepiece, at least for the time being. So let's talk a little bit about your favorite watch, Greg. So this is part of the S1 Rally Diablo edition. Okay, so this was released in 2022. There's a lot to talk about here, but I absolutely love the size of this watch. I think it was perfectly done. This is a 48 millimeter case watch. Again, we're talking about a stainless steel case. We're talking about a carbon fiber dial, carbon fiber metal dial. We have the push crown here with black and red. I love the red detail that they added on the side. And then you have some pushers, but they did something different. They put some gold trims here in the pushers. And then again, this also comes with 100 meters of water resistance. This one also comes with a standard tachymeter inside, which I think is pretty cool. For those of you that don't know what a tachymeter is, just very simple. It is something that can measure speed based on the time travel over a fixed distance. You can research a little bit more about it, but very simple. You can see here at the top your tachymeter, and you see it there. This has a quartz BD57 movement by TMI. It does offer you the date window at the 3 p.m., which by the way, it is pretty cool because it says laps to go in green right in your date window. I think that's a pretty cool feature. You have the 60 seconds at the 6 p.m., but look at the way they integrated those orange flags, which by the way matches the hand here, your hour hand, right in orange. And then you have your 60 minutes at the 9 p.m., which looks like a tire. It's pretty cool. Again, you have a lot of green, orange, white, a lot of different combination. You have your markers in orange. So this is a watch that has a lot of action in the dial. And I absolutely love, Greg, the laps to go feature here on the day window. I think it's something that I've never seen. It's something very, very awesome to see. Okay. So when we talk about this variation here, that S1 Rally Diablo, model number 44138, what is the price for your favorite watch, Greg?
The price is phenomenal.
Yeah, I think you should get two of these if available.
125, Alex. 125.
Yep. So $125.93, and then you can buy now or
pay later.
Exactly. So again, you can use your favorite way of payment. Very easy. You can click on the link of this video. You can go to invictastores.com and click on Let's Talk Invicta, or you can scan the QR code, because as I mentioned earlier, there are different colors in some of the variations that we're presenting today. Again, only $125.93 after applying our 30% off coupon that we have in today's show. I'm gonna wear this watch. I know you tried on this morning, but I'm gonna wear it now. But I want to show something first. I want to show the case back. Look at that, S1 Diablo.
Look at the
S1
details.
Rally. Look at the details. Wow.
This is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much detail in this watch. Look at the way, look at the case structure. Look at all the lap timer in green, the flags in orange. Look at all the color variations. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on, so I can see 48 millimeters. Look at that. So comfortable, I gotta tell you. And again, I love that carbon fiber in the dial. I love to have that feature, especially on my racing inspired timepieces. Look at that, Greg. I know it's your favorite watch, but
yes.
We have to move on. I'm sorry, Greg. We have to move on.
Stay, because I really like this watch.
Yeah. Well, you know what to do, right? So what should you do if you wanted to buy this watch, Greg?
I go on the website invictastore.com, and with one click, I get the watch in my mailbox in a couple of days, if not maybe tomorrow.
Yep. Awesome. Again, I never thought this 48 millimeter will fit so good. You know, and sometimes I really thought this was a bigger variation. This feels amazing on my wrist.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
And let's remember, we have free shipping and returns for any orders over $149. So when you get this watch, just get the cap as well, and you are going to get free shipping and returns. This is pretty amazing.
Fantastic. Look, this will go phenomenal with your outfit today, right?
And my car as well, no?
Of course, it's the whole package. But I know that we have a beautiful event in Miami coming this weekend coming up. There's a lot of events coming, but who doesn't like a little bit of racing, right? Formula One racing. So
this is phenomenal. Are you going?
Well, you haven't invited me yet. Yeah, I think we'll see. We'll see.
Amazing.
Awesome. So let's move on to the next one. In the meantime, as I select our next, Greg, anything you want to tell the audience about Extend? Anything that you have prepared for us?
Yes, absolutely, Alex. Let's, for those who are just joining the live stream right now, we have an extra warranty named Extend. Let me show you how to use it. This is pretty amazing. So Extend is just an extra warranty. If you drop the watch, break the watch, crack the watch, for a couple of dollars, you can get 1 year, 2 years, 5 years warranty. You just have to call us back, and we are going to send you a brand new watch if you have any damage on your watch, on top of the 3 years warranty. Correct, Alex?
That is correct. And
what is the difference, Alex, about the 3 years warranty and the Extend warranty?
Well, you explained it very clearly, right? But whenever you have a great investment in your wrist, it is important to protect it, right? So for those of you that are tuning in right now, once you click and you visit the site, we have the specifications. We have everything, very easy for you to access. And there are different options that you can choose. But I would recommend it. I know I do for all my timepieces. I have over 63 watches myself. And I got to tell you, a big portion of that, especially since the program was released, they are protected because it is an investment, and I like to take care of my watches. So
amazing.
Fantastic. Okay, so what do we have next? Greg, I don't know if this is on purpose, but for every single episode we have had a purple watch. So I think it's something that is in a huge demand because it's exotic, it's different. So this variation here that we have is an S1 Rally Edition, released in 2022. It is a 44 millimeter case. Again, right away you're gonna see that this one is a little different because it has a square look. You can see the crystal here. It actually comes out a little bit. It comes out from the case. It actually sticks out a little bit. And this one here comes in purple and gold. So you're gonna see a lot of accents. You see the big S1 logo here at the bottom. It's gold and purple with the S1 in purple. And you can see the same variation here. On the side, you do have gold and purple. Again, on your push crown, I love the Invicta logo here in the crown, made in gold, absolutely stunning. You have your mineral crystal, 100 meters of water resistance, all in this package. But what I absolutely love is the incorporation of the dial here. You do have glass fiber in the dial, and look at the way your chronograph is done. We're going to talk about the movement in a second, but you do have that metal and glass fiber variation here in the dial, which I absolutely love. When we talk about the movement and the engine, this one has a Z60 Swiss quartz by Ronda. You guys have seen this one, but this is a very, very good Swiss engineering in this S1 Rally. What it features is you have your small seconds at the 2 p.m. You have your day window here right at the 4 p.m. You have your 30-minute counter right at the 6 p.m. And then you have one of my favorites, which is the day of the week here at 10 p.m. So it will tell you from Sunday, here, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. It tells you all the dates of the week right here. It is highlighted in gold with that glass fiber purple in the background, which is absolutely stunning. And I love how they integrate that Z60 Swiss quartz movement into this particular watch. One last thing I want to mention here is the band. Okay, this is a polyethylene, nylon, and stainless steel combination, but this is a very unique, as you can see here at the top, very unique way. You see here how you have some stitching here, and again you have the silicone on the outer part. So again, absolutely stunning. What is the price, Greg, for this S1 Rally?
The price is 146 for this one, Alex. 146.
Yep. And how do we get to that price? So we have a 30% off coupon that we are including in every purchase today, only valid for 24 hours. But we wanted to make the math simple for you. So it's $146. Buy now, pay later, as low as $13 a month. And then you can also use your favorite method of payment. Greg, only a few left, but this one's almost sold out. There's a thing with purple watches.
Yeah, I mean, this one is, the purple is working very well, huh?
I think the numbers speak for themselves. I think everybody wants to get their hands on a purple timepiece like this. Another thing that I wanted to mention, stay on that shot, Greg, this is part of the purple label edition. The reason you see that very bold purple, I mean, we definitely love to innovate, but you can see it in the case back, as I said earlier. We love to tell a story also on the back of the watch and look at the detail in the back of the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this on. For those of you that like more of a square look on your dial, I love the way they incorporated it in the case. But look at how that Z60 Swiss Ronda movement looks like in those gold trim sub dials plus a glass fiber incorporation in your dial. By the way, this also comes with a tachymeter, and this package gives you 100 meters of water resistance. But look at that, Greg. Not only we talked about the purple label, but this also has gold, so it allows you to wear with a lot of different outfits.
Yeah.
And I think $146 with a Swiss engine and everything that we have talked about, it's incredible. So I know that this one's almost sold out, so I think it's time to move to the next one, Greg.
Yes, absolutely, Alex. Let's move to the next one.
Okay. So how do we get more information on the things that we have to offer? I know you talked about Extend.
Yeah.
What about liking and subscribing to our?
Absolutely, Alex. This is very important if you want to get the best deals ever. Just follow us on Instagram or Facebook. But even better, let's go on the website.
Yep.
And let me show you how. You go on the website, just subscribe, and you can get the best deals ever by subscribing to the newsletter or the SMS list.
Fantastic. Thank you for the demonstration. Again, invictastores.com. I do want to mention, for those just the fans of Invicta, or those of you, Invicta is affordable luxury. We have many different avenues to get your hands on the product. We have over 100 stores in the world as well, beautiful showrooms that you can see a lot of our product, a lot of the beauty, and you can try them on. We also have an amazing website, invictastores.com, that you can check out, and because again, we are presenting some, if you go to the website, you're going to be able to see many other color variations. And again, I know that there are different color variations out there for your likes, your needs.
And if you want to get a cap as well, Invicta cap.
There you go.
Available on the website.
There you go. There you go. Awesome. So we talked about your favorite watch, Greg. Now let's talk about my favorite watch of today's episode. So this is also an S1 Rally Diablo edition, but this is absolutely stunning. Just right away, you can see that skeleton look on the dial with a beautiful black glaze and like that neon green band. This one, it's a very hot, fashionable, elegant, you name it, and obviously racing inspired, beautiful timepiece. So this one, you may think it's bigger, but this one is a 44 millimeter case. As I said before, you have the silicone band. Look at the detail on that band, which I think is very important for me to have a detail also on the band. You do have a black case tone, but you do have some look at that incorporation of a green tone going through the upper and the side part of the watch. I think it's pretty neat the way they did that. You do have your push crown again with some green tones, flame fusion crystal, shock and scratch resistant. You have your minerals and sapphire together, 30 meters of water resistance. And when we look at the engine, you have an NH70 automatic movement. By the way, this watch does not require a battery. It works with the motion. You do have that skeleton look, which I absolutely love here in this watch. This particular movement gives you, again, your standard hour, minute, and second hands here, which by the way, they made it a little bit more aggressive. You see that you have your red pointers, so quickly you can tell which time it is with having to look very deep. I think that was brilliant. This is a 24 joule automatic movement. Once again, does not require a battery, and it does let you know right here in green that it's automatic, which is pretty neat that they did that. Why don't we talk about the price of my favorite watch, Greg? And while I also want to show the exhibition case in the back of this watch in the meantime. Wow, so this is an this you can find it really easily over $400, but we are bringing it for only $153.93. Again, this is a 24 jewel, and I wanted to show you that S1 Diablo case back. You can see, look at the detail. You can see all the jewels. You can see the Diablo design. You can see a little bit of that curve in the back. And again, that green and black just go completely together. I mean, it's great. Look at that, S1 Diablo. I'm gonna put it on my wrist. Maybe I'll keep it there because I absolutely love this watch. Look at the aggressive minute and hour hands with that red aggressive look. There's a lot of green going on here. You got that skeleton automatic look. Guys, doesn't get better than this. 44 millimeters. It will fit any wrist. I promise you. It has a little bit of curve on the case, so it fits very well on the wrist. And I absolutely love this green. This will definitely stand out in any outfit you choose to wear. If I decide to go to this racing event this weekend coming up, this is what I will be wearing. This is amazing. And it's only $153.93, as low as $13 a month using Affirm. Buy now,
pay later.
Thank you, Greg. And you can use your favorite way of payment. Again, you can click on the link on the description of this episode. You can go to invictastores.com and click on Let's Talk Invicta. You will find different color variations, okay? Look at that. Look at the green on the markers. Absolutely stunning. Get that flame fusion crystal to protect that beautiful movement. So I think it's time to move on, but this was very limited quantities, Greg.
Yes, is it? Yeah.
So this one, I know when I looked at the initial numbers that we have prepared, this one was extremely limited just because of that, neon green color. I know it's very hard to find. So, but again, one more lap to go in today's race. Yeah. Let's get ready for the final punch, the final race timekeeping device that we have here today.
And before to continue, I would like to say thank you to many people buying right now. Thank you to Liliana, Edward. Thank you to Jonah from Connecticut. Thank you everybody. We have many orders today from everywhere. Pretty exciting. I see that many people like racing, so this is very nice. But you are going to like the next one. The next one is really amazing, Alex.
Well, we only save the best for last, right? So, and again, I want to thank you, Greg. I know we took a lot of time to select, a beautiful selection for our audience. But I know, like anything in life, right? They're all very limited in quantities. So there's so many people that we can make happy. But that is our goal. So what we have here is another S1 Rally variation. This one comes in a 48 millimeter case. Okay. This was first released in 2021. And again, I absolutely love that rose gold and black combination all throughout the case. You can see here, you have these screws right here. You have the crown at the top. You have a very different way of designing this case. I'm gonna turn this watch a little bit to the side so you guys can see all the beautiful trims in rose gold. And one cool feature here is that the crown is actually all the way at the top. Typically you'll find it here or here, but in this case it's all the way at the top. So I think it's something very unique to your collection. This is a push crown. You also have flame fusion crystal, so it gives you the shock and scratch resistance. Minerals and sapphires fused together. Very durable, strong, flexible, you name it, silicone band all the way here. And you can see the detail at the top. 100 meters of water resistance, and it comes with an automatic movement, which is an NH72 by TMI. It does offer you central hours and minutes right here, and I love that skeleton design. I know that we have done different variations of this particular watch, but this one that you can see here has that skeleton look, and I absolutely love how they integrated this inner rose gold in the dial, because it does match your outer case, your crown, all the detail. It's absolutely fantastic. And of course we have to talk about that aggressive red second hand, which makes it a little bit more aggressive. So why don't we talk about the price for this one?
Absolutely, Alex. Let's discover 153.
Wow, 100. That's insane. $153.93. Again, only as low as $13 a month with buy now, pay later. I'm gonna go ahead, and we talked about this being a skeleton dial, but I want to show a little bit of the case back. As I always say, Invicta has a story in the front, in the back of the watch. So you can see there, you can see your movement. And I'm gonna go ahead and try it on. So you can see the 48 millimeter case. Look at that. Rose gold and black. I think the black in the bezel looks, in the outside part of the case, looks phenomenal. You got that aggressive red hand second. You got the big hour markers. You look at the 12, look at the 6, very easy to tell time. Again, this does not need a battery. This is automatically, so as you're racing, you're on the go, whatever you're doing, it will keep working with the motion. So that is, it's pretty well designed here. Again, this is only $153.93, as low as $13 a month. You can easily click on the link on the video description. You can go to invictastores.com and click on Let's Talk Invicta, or you can scan the QR code. Look at that. And only a few left, Greg. I know that there may be other color variations. This is a very exotic watch. I know I have a similar variation in my collection. I do have one in orange. And let me tell you, Greg, I get so many compliments with this. They always ask me, what kind of watch is that? Where did you buy it? Where can I buy it? So Greg, If somebody was interested in this one or any other color, where can they buy this watch?
It's very simple, Alex. Just go on invictastore.com and you will get the watch.
Fantastic. So again, very excited to have done this today, a very racing inspired episode. We have absolutely presented your favorite watch, Greg. We have presented my favorite watch. We have great deals. We talked about $48 deals, $60 deals, $90 deals. I mean, we have the best prices. We have many other color variations available once you visit the website. Again, I tried them all for you today. They feel absolutely amazing, from 44 millimeters to 48 millimeters. Case sizes, they all feel amazing. The silicone bands are very flexible and durable. But my favorite part is your ability to buy now, pay later, use any type of payment of your choice. Visit our website, because obviously we have thousands of product available. I also mentioned over 100 stores in the world, and we are growing very quickly as we speak. So Invicta is coming just like a race. We are racing towards being the best. Our innovation is just crazy. It's insane. And we're going to continue bringing a lot of different variations of what makes Invicta so unique. Again, we are affordable luxury. I have had a pleasure to be here with Greg today. Greg, I love the red outfit. I love the hat.
Thank you.
I know we're gonna bring a lot more accessories, so thank you.
And I'm ready for the race. Look at this perfection.
There you go. There you go. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy the green one, because that's definitely my favorite. So
perfect.
Yep. So thank you, everyone.
Thank
See you next
Alex.
time.
See you tomorrow. And tomorrow we have a big surprise, right?
We do, but we can't say it right now, but we do.
We can. Alex, see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
See you. Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.